All right, use the formula for computing future value using compound interest. So again, we are using the formula A is equal to P times 1 plus R over M raised to the N, where N equals whatever M times T is. Okay, I'm going to use highlighters this time. Okay. We have a principal amount of $2,500. That will be P. And little r is your interest rate. There it is, 8%. And then it is compounded daily. That's your M, and daily would be 365. That's M. So right here, there'll be 365 times whatever T is, and I need to find T. T is at the end of 10 years. There we go. 10 years. That's my T, right? There's my M. So N, which color I haven't used yet, yellow. N is going to equal, N will equal 365 times 10. T is 10 years. So N is equal to 3,650. So P was 2,500 times 1 plus 0.08 divided by 365 raised to the 3,650 power. There is where everything goes. And again, it's you and your calculator, and if you have it in the math print mode, this is really easy on that calculator that you were supposed to buy. And this one comes out to be, and again, it's money to the round to the nearest cent. So $5,563.36 is the final answer to number 11. And that didn't take me very long, so I'm going to do another one. Anne and Tom want to establish a fund for their grandson's college education. What lump sum must they deposit at a 10% annual interest rate? Here we go. Compounded annually. All right. Annually, that means M is equal to once a year. And it's the compound interest formula, which is this guy again. And I've just figured out that a number 1 will go there. And let's see, where's the principal? That's what we're looking for. What lump sum must they deposit? That's what the principal is. That's the money you're depositing. That's what we're looking for. At a 10% annual interest rate. So that's our interest rate, but we'll use 0.10. And then N, remember N is going to be M times T. I know my M is a 1, and then my time is 10 years. So that's that. And then the only other number they give me is in order to have $30,000. That's the future amount. 30,000 goes there. So, if I used all my bright colors, pretty much. Those were all the bright ones. I guess I'll go with purple. So N is going to be whatever I get from M times T. So M is a 1 and T is a 10, and so that is 10. So the 30,000 goes here. We leave P in the formula because I don't know what it is. 1 plus R is 10% over 1, and we raise that to the power of 10. And on this one, 0.10 divided by 1, this part right here, that's just 0.10. And then when you add it to 1, you'd get 1.10. So 30,000 is going to equal P times a 1.10 raised to the 10th power. Well, if 30,000 equals P times 1.10 to the 10th, then P should equal 30,000 divided by the 1.10 raised to the 10th. And I just grab my calculator and do that. And when I'm done, and also round to the, once again, my math lesson says round to the nearest cent. The nearest cent, 1 penny, would be the hundredths position. And so my calculator spits out $11,566.30. So if they were to invest $11,566.30, they walk into a bank with that amount of money, they drop it off. The bank says, we'll give you 10% interest, but we're only going to compound it annually. And you leave it there for 10 years. When you come back, you should have $30,000. And there you go. And that was those two problems.